Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to do a delicious cabbage rolls. Yes, but the lazy way. And yes, they are a lazy cabbage rolls. You heard me good. So if you feel like you want the cabbage rolls, but you don't want that all that fast with separating all the leaves and making them, you just can remove the first layer of the leaf of a cabbage because it's never good looking, like you can see on the side, and then just cut them in the small strips and toss them into the pan with the water, and we are going to boil them. Boiling the cabbage before you adding it to the meat, it's always crucial because cabbage has a strong taste, and that strong taste is actually removed by boiling that cabbage in that first water. And that's it if it's coming to a cabbage for these ones. So that pan is on the kitchen, it's going to be cooking, and now let me pull from the fridge pork and the turkey, and let's cook also a jasmine rice. So I was like, okay, how much of a rice do I need? So I decided to use like a fourth of the cup, but actually I think I've used like half of a cup of the rice. I didn't use the whole thing. And we are not going to cook that rice totally. So that whole bag, I don't like the whole bag, and I'm like holding all in the jars or special containers. If you want to see how I organize that closet, how I organize the drawers with the food, you can watch our like few before videos. So, and the rice, we are not going to cook it totally. We are going to just keep that rice for like around 5 minutes boiling. So that cabbage is almost ready, just pressed, so all the cabbage is going to be soaked in that hot water, and then remove it and drain it. That's a very crucial thing, to drain that cabbage. And I also placed in that pan like the whole cabbage leaves, and in a moment you're going to see why you're going to need them too. So, and then make sure they cool down. All the cabbage, it's cooled, and the rice too after boiling them. So let's start. So this is why the leaves are crucial to leave, and they are hot. I did not cool them down, so it was my mistake. So just put them on the bottom of that pan, and they are going to protect the cabbage rolls from burning it. So if you're doing the real cabbage rolls or the lazy ones, always protect them with the layer of cabbage. So if it's coming to the cabbage rolls, you can use either pork or beef, but always mix the turkey with the pork or with the beef, so it's going to soften up the meat. And then add 2 eggs. And before adding anything else, mix that everything very well. And then we are going to add that strips of cabbage and rice, and we're going to mix it well, and we are going to make the little balls of cabbage rolls. And now let's roll the cabbage rolls. So depending on how big you want them, this is how big you're going to make them. So this is why I pulled out a little bit of that cabbage mixture on the side and just place one by one in that pan. And when you are done with the first layer, just add the cabbage leaves on the top of them and put the second layer. And I was covering the second layer and then I'm like, wait, of course I forgot I need to add the tomato sauce, so I had to strip them off for the beginning. Add the tomato sauce and put the final layer of the cabbage. So don't forget that step. I added like 2 cans of the tomato sauce. So a big tip for making them, make sure you have a bigger pan for baking them, because I didn't have, of course, bigger, and this is why I had to put the foil in it during the baking, because the whole juice was spilling off and burning in my oven. Oh my god, I made so much mess, and I had to clean it up, of course, after making all the cabbage rolls. So I'm not sure if they were lazy or not, because they gave me a lot of work to do after making them. And this is the final product. They are so delicious. Cabbage rolls within few minutes and done. Oh my god, you need to try. And this is how usually you make the real cabbage rolls. So you have to cut off that middle part of the cabbage, then you have to cook the leaf, cut off the middle part of the leaf in each leaf, and then roll them, put them all together. So it is so much work to do with the real cabbage rolls. Yes, they are delicious, but if you do not have time, the lazy cabbage rolls are the best.
Lights shining from the window late at night. I'm just watching someone else's life go by, wishing it was.
So one more look in one of my cabin. Oh my god, these shelves are horrible. I had an itch to fix them a long time ago, but I couldn't find something that would fit that place and would work for me. So finally on Amazon I found those pull-out shelves that they are kind of easy to install. So I was like, okay, it is time to do it. So I pulled everything, I cleaned each of them, and you can see how messy it was. And it's not a mess because of the actual stuff, but because I was like dragging everything, pulling in and pulling out. Alright, last moment to check the instruction and check if it's going to work and how it's working. So let's do it. The only thing is you need the driller, and over there is a tape, but actually for the top one shelf I've used the tape and you don't need to. And I was just testing here or there where to put those shelves, the drawing out shelves, and then let's do it. So I had to pull out the top shelf out of the cabinet because it was not helping at all, because it was too tight and there was not enough space to do it. And those are the little tapes, but actually you don't have to do them because they were a little bit too rough on using a driller. So I was like, okay, having a fun with the paper. But yeah, if it's coming to a drill through those tape, it is really hard. It was like giving me a little bit hard time. So finally my husband stepped in and helped me with the driller. And the bottom thrower, he just didn't use the tape, he just put it on. And it's a lot of like measuring, playing around if it's going to work, and then putting back the final shelf, the top one. And of course I had an issue with it because it was not fitting well, but finally I was like, okay, I went in. And now it is time to put everything together. So I have the Vitamix, and I love to have the Vitamix together. I also bought that food processor with the Vitamix, so it's so much easier because I don't have to use like a separate base for the food processor. It's like one thing for everything. So this is me playing around with what I can put where, and the final look is amazing. Oh my god, I love it. I can pull everything faster, and everything is so easy accessible. Oh my god, I love those shelves, pull-out shelves. I'm going to give you them in the description for Amazon link.
Lights shining from the window late at night. I'm just watching someone else's life go by, wishing it was mine. Dreams, everybody has them at the start.
And now a little fun. Yes, let's decorate Christmas and let's not drop the camera. Okay, so I have a green fake Christmas tree. I don't want to have a flag because it flies everywhere. So what I do, I like to add those flagged pigs, and that Christmas tree, it looks a little bit more full when you do this way. And so I'm just having a fun with putting them all together. It's a long way doing it. And my favorite owls, I don't know why, I love them. Hey, comment me if you have a Christmas tree, what is your favorite ornament? And also give me a comment, did you ever try the cabbage rolls? And this is the final look on that Christmas tree. Oh my god, I love those. I bought those little like a diamond lights. They are amazing. I'm going to link some of those ornaments that I bought in the Amazon description. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. The owls are amazing. I think I have like over 50 of those owls in my house, and some extra owls like as of the decoration. And this is the final look. Thank you so much, friends. I will see you next week with another amazing content. See you next time.
And